There's a story about dreamers who get rejected. A man from Argentina, dismissed by Ferrari and Lamborghini, who decided to do something revolutionary. He would show the world that true artistry cannot be ignored. This is the story of Horacio Pagani, and this is the story of how passion builds hypercars. November 10th, 1955. In Casilda, Argentina, young Horacio Pagani did not play with toy cars. He carved them from balsa woods. By age 9, he was creating detailed models inspired by Italian racing magazines. By 18, he built an F2 race car from scratch, pouring 5,000 hours of obsessive labor into a machine that announced to the world, "I am an engineer." In the late 1970s, with nothing but determination and wooden cull sculptures, he immigrated to Modena, Italy. He started on the assembly lines of Lamborghini. Not a designer, not a chief engineer, but he was there to observe, to learn, to rise. By the mid-1980s, Horacio had become the Lamborghini's chief engineer. He proposed something radical: invest in an autoclave to mass-produce carbon fiber components. Lamborghini's management rejected him. Their reasoning was, Ferrari does not have one, so we don't need one. That rejection was a catalyst. In 1987, he took out a bank loan and bought his own autoclave. He founded Pagani Composite Research and then Modena Design, a consultancy supplying carbon fiber to Formula One teams Mercedes-Benz, Ferrari and Aprilia. The company that rejected him, now they were buying from him. But Horacio never forgot his original dream. He did not want to be a supplier, he wanted to be a creator. In 1992, Horacio founded Pagani Automobili Modena. In 1999, the Pagani Zonda C12 debuted at Geneva, and the world stopped. Here was a mid-engine masterpiece. Pure carbon fiber, a 6-liter Mercedes engine producing 444 horsepower. A machine that weighted almost nothing yet shattered physics. Only 5 original Zonda C12s were built. When the crash test model was destroyed in homologation testing, Horacio restored it. That is the commitment to the craft. In 2005, the Zonda F arrived, named in the tribute of Juan Manuel Fangio, the 5-time Formula One champion and Horacio's mentor. Only 25 coupe and 25 roadster were built. Each took 350 hours to paint. In 2007, the Zonda F set the Nürburgring production lap record, 7 minutes 27 seconds. That record stood for years. The Zonda R in 2009 unleashed 800 horsepower with magnesium gearbox adapted from Le Mans prototype. From 1999 to 2019, Pagani produced only 140 Zondas, each one a work of art. In the Incan mythology, Huayra is the god of wind. In 2011, Horacio named his next hypercar after this legend, the Huayra. A new generation, a 6-liter twin-turbo V12 from Mercedes-AMG producing 650 horsepower and 730 pound-feet of torque. Pure carbon fiber, transcendent design. This was the car that would cement Pagani as a visionary. In 2017, the Pagani Huayra set the BBC Top Gear production lap record, 1 minute 13.8 seconds. Jeremy Clarkson called it transcendent. The press called it the most balanced hypercar ever built. The Huayra Codalunga arrived in 2022, a long-tail homage to 1960s endurance racing. Only 5 were built, $7.7 million each, sold out instantly. The Huayra Imola tested over 16,000 km racing speed, equivalent to a 24-hour Le Mans race non-stop. 827 horsepower, 811 pound-feet of torque. Only 5 built, all sold out instantly. Only 8 roadster versions ever exist. The Huayra Codalunga Speedster, unveiled in November 2024, represents Horacio's tribute to true beauty. Only 10 examples will be built, delivering in 2026, and you guess it's right, already sold out. In October 2024, Horacio unveiled Pagani Act 2nd. the Pagani Utopia, the successor to the Huayra. 30 years of hypercar production distilled into perfection. A 6-liter twin-turbo V12 producing 864 horsepower and 811 pound-feet of torque. A 7-speed manual transmission, because Horacio believes drivers, not computers, should control the machines. Weighing 3100 pounds, 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds, 217 miles per hour top speed. But numbers don't capture what the Utopia truly is. A sculpture that moves. A mechanical instrument that sings. In 2025, the Utopia Roadster arrived. The same 864 horsepower V12. Open to sky, only 130 Roadster will ever be made. Only 99 coupe exist. Every single allocation already spoken for. The Roadster features Pirelli's Cyber Tire technology, tires that communicate real-time grip information, allowing the car to predict road conditions rather than react to them. At the Goodwill Festival Speed in July 2025, Pagani displayed the Utopia in custom configurations, each one a bespoke creation reflecting art and science merged into one. Here's what separates Horacio Pagani. He does not just engineer cars, he creates art. Each engine assembled by a single craftsman who hand signs their work. Each car is unique. Each paint job takes 350 hours. Each leather interior is bespoke. Each wheel is a sculpture. Horacio never forgot who rejected him: Ferrari and Lamborghini. The establishment said his ideas were impossible. He proved them wrong, not through arrogance, but through obsession with perfection. Pagani currently builds 40 to 60 cars per year, fewer than 500 cars in 30 years. Each allocation is spoken for in years in advance. The waiting list is infinite. Horacio has experimented with electric vehicles, but in early 2025, there has not been enough client interest to sustain the building a full electric car. The Utopia Roadster delivers 864 horsepower of pure combustion fury, manual transmission, pedals, mechanical engagement, the pure pleasure of driving. From a boy carving cars from balsa wood in Argentina to the architect of some of the most beautiful hypercars ever conceived, that is Horacio Pagani. He did not settle for assembly line work. He did not accept rejection. He believed carbon fiber was the present, and he built the company on that vision. The Zonda, the Huayra, the Utopia. 3 generations of hypercar obsession. Fewer than 500 cars in 30 years. Because when you build art that moves, the world stops to watch. That's Pagani.